Ba ba da ba bum ba da.
I don't care about copyright.
I'm not monetizing my videos anymore.
I'm not. So, Saviors of Uldum.
That underlined "of" is bugging me. It seems really out of place.
Of. So,
Oh.
what they decided to do with this,
Okay.
they did bring a new lackey into this.
Ooh,
One new
okay.
lackey. I have that starting off this whole thing.
All right.
Quests are back.
Yes! Oh, finally. They better be good this time around.
I'm excited.
Okay. I don't know. I only had one card spoiled for me, so I'm basically going into this blind again.
The quests are a little different for the awards stuff.
Okay.
You know how they were the last time?
Yeah,
they
you
were
got a
all
card.
5-cost spells.
Or minions, yeah.
These quests give you a new hero power.
Ooh, I like that. I kind of like. Let's see how this goes. Are they still like 1 mana?
So the new Lackey, Titanic Lackey, 1 cost 1/1 battle cry. Give a friendly minion +2 health and taunt.
Ooh, I like that. I would use that.
That's a pretty solid Lackey.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a Lackey, so that's why
Lackey.
it doesn't have a rarity. I was like wondering, where's the rarity?
Is this a common?
No, right? What is this? I thought we did basics in the last video. Oh, I would give that a 3.
I think that's a pretty solid Lackey.
Oh,
to
absolutely,
be honest.
yeah. You could do a lot of gimmicky stuff with that.
I think the worst Lackey of all the Lackeys has to be the Goblin Lackey. +1 attack and rush. I think that's the worst one.
That's okay.
I think that one is the worst, honestly. The best one might be Discover a Spell.
Oh, absolutely. I love that card because of
a
how
good
it
one.
just generates resources for you.
Yeah. Alright, so first off,
Shaman.
we have the Shaman cards. What I think Blizzard was looking for with Shaman is a little bit of everything.
Okay, about time.
They don't really have, like, a defined thing that they were looking for.
What would you say the defined thing was last time? Evolution and high damage?
Of the Shaman?
Yeah.
Last time it was Murlocs.
Murlocs? Okay, I suppose.
Because they had the Underbelly, they had the Sludge one.
Oh, okay.
They had Scargill.
Okay, I got the vibe that they were looking for, like, high damage.
No, they were Murlocs
Okay.
all the way on that. Alright, first off, the Evil Totem. 2 cost 0/2 Totem.
Oh,
At the end of
gosh.
your turn, add a Lackey to your hand.
Dude, that's amazing. If only you could summon that off your hero power. That would be awesome. I give that a 4.
I think it's pretty solid.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, just getting a free Lackey like that?
Free Lackey every turn. As long as it's alive.
No kidding.
It's
yeah.
an easy way to kill it. It's very...
Yeah.
Well, for sure you are going to get 1 Lackey off of this.
Yeah.
If you can keep it alive, you'll get more Lackeys.
So it's basically playing the rat. Battle cry out a Lackey to your hand.
Yeah. I don't see it going into any particular deck. Like, Control Shaman, I don't think would use this very much. But it kind of is good for, like, maybe a value type Shaman. Because you're going to get a lot of Lackeys, hopefully, out of this.
I think it's just a pretty generic, like, if you don't know what to throw in and you have room, yeah, just throw it in, tuck it in.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I give it 3 stars for playable.
Okay.
In standard.
I give it 4.
In wild, also 3 stars. I think it's playable there too. It's not because getting a bunch of Lackeys is always useful.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it could maybe go into like an evolved deck, maybe.
Oh, sure. I mean, you're probably gonna get
you play those Lackeys, get their battle cries off.
Lackey anyway. Yeah, there's an evolved Lackey.
There's an evolved Lackey too. The Weaponized Wasp. 3 cost 3/3
cool.
beast. Battle cry. If you control a Lackey, deal 3 damage.
Wow, you can go for a lot of things with it. That's like a cheaper version of the dragon guy that deals 3 damage.
The elemental, the fire plume something.
Yeah, that and the generic Blackrock Mountain guy that deals 3 damage if you hold the dragon. The Blackwing Corruptor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is
He
a
costs
cheaper.
5.
Yeah, this is like way better. So it's like you have a Lackey from your previous turn, or even the same turn. Probably the same turn. So it's like 4 mana, you get a Lackey off, and then
from
you get
your
3
evil totem.
Yeah, and then so you're on turn 4, so you get your Lackey benefit from your totem, whatever, and then you get another 3 mana, 3/3, and deal 3 damage.
Yep.
That's pretty solid. I give that an absolute 4.
This card. Well, since it greatly combos with that other card.
Yeah.
That card actually might see you play in Control Shaman because
Because
this
of that.
card will for sure see play in Control Shaman,
Yeah.
I think. So 4 stars for this in Standard.
Yep.
3 stars in Wild.
I think a lot of the wild cards are going to end up being 3 just because of like how many more options there are in wild than standard. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is. Earthquake. 7 cost spell. Deal 5 damage to all minions. Then deal 2 damage to all minions.
Oh damn! Oh no!
All minions.
So
5 and then 2 to maybe finish off those death rattles.
Why didn't they just say deal 7 damage?
Because it deals 5 to kill stuff, and then it deals 2 afterwards in case any death rattles may be triggered and finish off the death rattled stuff.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like if it summons a 2/2, that's gonna die too.
Oh, I like it. I see. But it would still deal 2 damage to the minions that are still alive.
If it's still survived.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I like it. I give that a 4. Because I've been. That's kind of nice to have that like after effect control.
Control Shaman.
Yep.
This is amazing in Control Shaman. Right?
Yeah.
4 stars standard, 3 stars wild.
Absolutely, I agree.
Very solid. And
wow, we're agreeing a lot this time.
I'm freaking.
Maybe I just got better at the game.
Plague of Murlocs. 3
No!
cost. Transform all minions into random Murlocs. Get back in here. You caught that on the door.
Sorry, I just got triggered because I saw Murloc. Gross.
Hey, did you hear
Disgusting.
this new thing?
Yeah.
It's called Grow Up.
Whoa! Alright, moving on. I'll let you analyze this card. I give this a 1.
So transform all minions. I don't get why you ate Murloc.
They're so... Look at them!
Okay.
Why would you want... Would you have a Murloc as a pet?
Yes. No.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. If I'm being actually serious...
I just got like some pet Murloc out in my bat in the backyard. I see some stranger coming up. Murloc, go attack that guy.
Alright, I'll grow up for it, and I'm looking at the watch that I don't have on my wrist for 30 seconds about. If I'm being serious, I would give this a 3 or a 4 in standard, just because we still have some decent Murlocs. In wild, I would also give this like a 3 or a 4, because there's some really awesome Murloc synergy, especially if you're playing the quest. This should trigger off the quest, because it just says when you summon a Murloc, right? Transforming, I think I've seen some weird interaction where like it's considered summon if you transform. So I would say that's my thing. All right, my 30 seconds are up.
All right, so 1 star.
1 star.
So Plague of Murlocs goes very well into a Murloc deck or a Control Shaman.
Sure.
It goes very well in both.
Oh, because it's all minions.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that includes your opponent.
You could transform your opponent's big Lich King and other stuff
into a 1/1.
Into Murlocs.
Into a 1/1 or a 2/1.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
So this card is very good.
Yeah.
4 stars standard, 4 stars wild as well.
It's really cheap for an epic. You like, even though I get it's an epic, but that's still a really low cost for its effect. Yeah.
So what I also did is when I set it up, what I always do is I put legendaries at the end.
Yeah.
And I put quest as the very last thing.
Okay.
Splitting Axe. 4 cost, 3/2 weapon. Battlecry summon copies of your totems.
Wow. That's a little pricey. Especially since, like, Totem isn't, like, a good strategy per se. I mean, I suppose... But copies of your Totem.
We needed to nerf Fiery War Axe again, so we put it at 4.
Oh, gosh. Oh, it's a Battlecry. Okay.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was... For some reason, I read that as when you attack. That might be a little more broad.
I think... If it was attacking, I think it would actually be better, because then you get it twice.
Yeah. I give that a 2, because like, who really plays totems in that?
Are you really gonna
like? I get that like you could play like a Lackey Totem and like a Manatide Totem and stuff.
Your Totem Giant.
Yeah.
Maybe in Wild.
But
I
mean, even then, it's like the most totems you're probably gonna see are the totems you summon off your hero power.
And you can only really have like 3 on the board for you to get the most value out of it.
Yeah.
Because if you got 4, you're gonna get 3, and 1 of them won't get copied. If you got 5 guys, you're only gonna get 2 copies, so on and so forth.
Yeah. I give this like a 2 or a 1.
I don't think it's great.
Dust.
Maybe.
Whoa. Is that a maybe from someone who never disenchants?
Well, no, I'm not going to disenchant it, but like for normal people.
For normal people.
I am not
Are you calling me a normie? I'm just kidding.
Do you want me to?
Oh boy. Oh.
I'm saying I'm not normal.
Valid.
No, you don't. I don't think there's enough value to get out of this, especially in standard. In standard, I give it 2.
This card would have been better
if you're only doing wild exclusively. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
1 star.
Dude, you know what would have made this card amazing if it said like when this card attacks, summon a random totem. Like a random basic totem, because then it would have synergy with that one epic.
Basic totem. Okay.
Yeah, it would have synergy with that one epic minion that's like if you control all 4 totems, summon Alakir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I never get that off.
Well, no.
I try.
Oh, you've tried? I like started building the deck and gave up.
It doesn't work.
I got like 5 cards in. I'm like, this is idiotic.
It doesn't work. I've tried.
All right, what's the next guy? Ooh.
Mogul Flesh Shaper.
Rush.
7 costs 3/4. Rush costs 1 less for each minion on the battlefield.
That sounds like something like Token Druid would have, but I get why it's in. Based on the name, I get why it's in Shaman. I don't know what to make of this card. I'd say it's a 2.
Yeah. I'd rather play Sea Giant.
Yeah. I mean.
Much bigger stats. Doesn't have rush.
Yeah.
But it has that same cost 1 less for each minion on the battlefield.
And then
I'd rather play Sea Giant.
But I suppose, like, if you're looking at this from an evolve standpoint.
It's great at evolve.
Yeah.
It's great for evolve.
Its cost is reduced in its hand, so on the field, it's a 7-mana minion.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Good. Sea Giant's not great in evolve because it doesn't really go above 10.
Yeah.
It will give you the snow 8/8, but then that's it.
Yeah.
It's just going to give you 8/8. And that's...
I would give this a 2, unless you're playing Evolve Shaman. Then I would give it a 3. But other than that, it's a 2.
I could see some play, I think, in an Evolve Shaman, but Evolve Shaman isn't really a thing.
No. It's like a thing you do.
Mostly what it is for standard for Shaman is Control Shaman.
Yep.
And Murloc Shaman. Murloc Shaman is a tier 1 deck.
Ugh.
Control Shaman, I believe, is also... that one might be a tier 2 deck, but if you really know how to play it, it's a tier 1 deck.
Yeah.
So, really, Shaman's already got their basis of what they're doing, and this doesn't go really into either of those.
Mm-hmm.
So, in Standard, I don't see it seeing play. I give it only 2 stars in Standard. Wild doesn't really... might be able to use this maybe a little bit better.
You got
way more evolve options.
Yeah.
So maybe 3 stars in Wild.
You gotta, like, really be gimmicky with this guy.
Yeah.
Sandstorm Elemental.
2 cost, 2/2 Elemental. Battlecry. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Overload 1.
I don't like it's weird. It's like how, like, useful and how useless dealing 1 damage to all enemy minions can be sometimes. It's such a dichotomy.
It's weird.
It is weird. Like, the 1 damage to all minions. Cool. Or all
because you got that mage one that costs 3 that had the exact same effect.
Yeah.
The only disadvantage is this doesn't get buffed by spell damage.
Yeah.
So it's gonna deal 1 no matter what.
Yep. I give it a 2. I wouldn't run it.
I don't think I'd run it either.
I mean, I suppose it is a common card though too. So
Shamans
do perspective.
Do combine with elementals very well, but I think this is a bit weak. You cold?
Yes, I'm freezing.
I'm hot.
Whatever. All right.
Don't touch my fan.
Sorry. I'm freezing, bro.
So even though Shamans combined with elementals very well, I still do not see this scene much play.
No.
Maybe a little bit of like experimentation, but
maybe
that's about it.
So what are you thinking then?
I don't see it being playable. So 2 stars in standard.
Yeah.
Probably going to be even less playable in wild. 2 stars in wild.
Yeah, that's a really awkward overload.
Yeah. Totemic Surge,
There
zero
we
cost
go.
spell. Give your totems +2 attack.
This is what
Forget
we needed.
Totemic Might. Totemic
Yeah.
Surge is the way to go.
Yeah. No, I would give that either a 2 or a 3, depending on how many totems you're relying on. Like that Murloc totem, giving that to attack would be nice and make it like more of a risk to try to get rid of, you know?
Because now it has attack, actually.
Yeah. So I would give this a 2 or a 3. Makes your totems more threatening.
If I'm remembering correctly, I believe this is the only zero cost spell in the set.
Ooh, okay.
So, I think they're trying to be a bit more cautious, but maybe not. I don't know.
I give it 2 or 3.
I could see it seeing some play, but are you really running that many totems? Are you really gonna get a bunch of totems off of your hero power?
Depends, yeah.
Depends. Very much depends on a lot of things, I think. Yes, now my totem deck can work in wild. Because now I can give my totems +2 attack. Because I don't even know why I try to make random decks. I do. All my decks are gimmicky.
I want to see your totem deck now, though.
I'll show you later.
Okay.
It's okay.
I wouldn't mind a golden version of that card.
Probably looks really pretty.
Probably does.
I
you
give
know
it
me and rarities.
you and your gold stuff.
And my legendaries.
I disenchanted all my stuff to make this one golden deck.
Yep, or what?
Oh, it didn't work.
It didn't work. True story. That's actually how it went down. I'm kind of embarrassed.
I give it 2 in standard, 2 in wild.
Yeah. Vecina. Whoa.
You remember her from Dalaran Heist, right?
Kind of, yeah.
She was the shaman that
Yeah.
you played as.
Well, you're overloaded.
Did you ever finish that?
Yeah, I got through all of it.
Okay.
I got to the end. Yeah.
I've been working on the heroic now.
Oh, okay. Is
I
there a
got
different
2
prize?
of them done.
Is there a different prize?
Different
for
card
heroic?
back.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
it. I'm only going to beat them all once, and then I'm just going to be
Yeah.
like, screw it, because the second chapter I struggled too much on. I'm just like, you know what? We're not doing this with every single class.
Yeah.
I'm doing that on the normal, though. So, 4 cost, 2/6 legendary. When you're overloaded, your other minions have +2 attack.
I like it. Like, if you're playing, like, an elemental deck or something, making your elementals just that much bigger is nice. It's got nice... It's basically, what's his face? Archmage Vargoth. But...
Vargoth? Okay.
Like, the guy that repeats spells at the end of the turn.
Yeah, which always is running a token deck.
Yeah, stat-wise, it's the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, no, I like it, because if you're playing, like... I don't know, I think, like, any really shaman could play that deck, and it'd be nice, because, like, you overload occasionally, and it's like, while you're overloaded, it's like your minions are now, like, a bigger threat. I do like the specific clause where it's like, your other minions have +2 attack, so that makes Vecina, like, a little balanced. But, no, yeah. I give it a 3. Maybe a 2.
It could maybe go into, like, I was hearing that it could maybe go into, like, an overload aggressive shaman deck or something.
Yeah.
Because aggressive shaman decks that overload don't really care about that overload because they're just fit straight for face anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that could fit into that pretty easily. Because then that's even more attack that you got on the board.
Yep.
Making it even more aggressive.
Yep.
I give it 4 stars in standard.
Wow.
I think it's really strong. Wild, I give it 3.
Yeah, because there are better options for a more aggressive strategy.
And last but not least, the quest.
Quest.
Corrupt the Waters. Quest plays 6 battle cry cards.
Heart of Vernal.
Yes.
Your battle cries trigger twice this turn. Oh, so you still have to pay 2 mana.
Right.
Okay.
But then all your battle cries trigger
twice
for the rest of the turn. Which can be really strong.
Yeah, like if you play like an 8 mana legendary with a sick battle cry, you get it twice. Or if you play a bunch of small guys like lackeys, discovering 2 spells off 1 battle cry.
Summoning 2/2 costs.
Yep, summoning 2/2 costs.
For 1.
Dealing 4 damage to face to finish your opponent if you can't push for game another way. Yeah, I would And the fact that it's 6 battle cry cards in Warlock, that's pretty, or not Warlock, in Shaman, that's pretty easy.
This is Warlock, right?
Shaman, Warlock, what's the difference? No, I would give this a 4 in Standard, and definitely I would say a 4 or 5 in Wild.
Really strong.
Yeah.
This is a shoo-in for Control or Shaman.
I would
You
give.
almost made me say Warlock now.
Yeah, I would make a gold version of this because the hero power looks really cool. Oh my! He just face palmed.
It's like no. This is a shoe-in for Control Shaman. 100%. This is a shoe-in for it. 4 stars standard.
Yep.
4 stars wild. Just great.
Absolutely.
And that is Shaman.
Yep.
Next class that we will be talking about in the next video is Druid.
Ooh. Hopefully they improve it.